Hi guys, this is the Amazing Gamer DJMC. It's still me, Dylan. I'm a big fan of Show.com. I just changed my channel name. I'm just showing you guys how many decks, Yu-Gi-Oh decks I have, and Yu-Gi-Oh Legendary of the Duelist Link Evolution. This is my first deck, as I titled it Dylan's Deck. As you can see here, it has mostly elemental heroes in it, but, well, not all. There's two tuner monsters of, I think, Commander, Soulman, Landstar, and one Destiny Hero Defender. I got four blue light cards in here. Mostly it has fusions, some of them are max chains, one Synchro, Colossal Fighter, one Xyz, Comics Hero Kane Arthur, and the Link Hero. My second deck, Blue Eyes White Dragon Deck. And as you can see, folks, it's also, if you see on the bottom there, you will see 3 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragons. That monster is just fucking OP as hell. In fact, just adding 3 in there would just make the deck a bit more powerful. Because, there's 2 Blue Eyes Ritual monsters besides. There's Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon and Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Now, you guys can have them both in your deck, but if you're just making a Blue Eyes deck, I recommend just having 3 copies of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, because it cannot be destroyed by card effects, or the only way this card is getting destroyed is either if you somehow accidentally destroy it. I actually tried this out one time in my first deck. Okay, like, I was in the middle of a duel, I had this card out on the field, and turns out this card cannot be destroyed by card effects on your opponent's side, but it didn't say about card effects on your side of the field. So, like, if you have a dark hole in your deck, do not play it if you have this card on the field, please, otherwise you will destroy it. Let's see. Oh, I also got Black Watcher Soldier in here because of this. Yeah, I was able to even summon this one out in a duel. It took a while, but it was worth it. I recommend for all guys who use dragon decks to have a Keeper of the Shrine in there. Like, maybe, I just have one in here, but if you guys, I recommend having 3 copies in here, because not only he's a good defense monster, he can also be used up for 2 tributes for dragon types. But if a dragon gets destroyed on your side of the field, he can be special summoned back in your graveyard, which I find pretty cool, actually. Here's my Red Eyes deck. I'm gonna wait for this game to update, because if the game updates, I mean, we get new cards, and there is a fusion between Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician I want to add in there. But, it's not gonna be for, like, another Red Eyes deck. I'm gonna make a new deck eventually that is based around Red Eyes and Dark Magicians. As you can see, I also have in my side deck the Red Eyes Fusion. Now, here's the problem so far. This card used to work well in my deck for some reason, but every time I tried to draw it out in the game or somehow draw it, the fucking game crashes. Like, it freezes up for no reason. Even when I only have one of them in there, so for the time being, I am just using 3 polarizations and 3 future fusions if they don't get destroyed right away. I have 1 Miracle Fusion because I added in, where is it? Dragon Knight Kois. But yeah, I got a couple, all the Weather Ice fusions, the one Synchro, and one AZ card. Also, just to piss people off, I have the 5-headed dragon here, but also the Link variation. And I was able to link some in this card. Here's the problem though. You need to banish the dragons in your graveyard to keep this card in the field. Otherwise, it's going to just go away for some reason. I also have Red Eyes Zombie Dragon and the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon here. Now, y'all may wonder, wait, Dylan, shouldn't you have the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in here? I was planning to add that in here, but here's the problem. This game will show you what cards are banned. It will have a red circle. Actually, and could I... See, it says forbidden cards. It has the red circle thing. And on the red circle thing was Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now, if you have any of these cards with the red circle in your... Damn it, camera, stop. Not getting focus. There we go. Sorry if it keeps getting broken. I'm trying to do this on my phone. You cannot play your deck if you have any banned cards in your deck for some reason. I don't know why. That's my Red Eyes deck. Here is my first Dark Magician deck. And if you guys seen the Yu-Gi-Oh series from It's Witchy W, I sort of made my own version of his Blue Eyes, Magician of Eyes of Blue deck. Like, you know, in later the series, he adds the Egyptian god card Obelisk into his deck. Well, that's cool and all, but I went with the next best thing and went with the Wicked God card known as the Wicked Avatar. And all I have to say, you guys better watch out when I have this card because, if you guys are not familiar with this card, in fact, if you're not familiar with the Wicked God cards, turns out they are the opposite of the Egyptian God card. There is a archetype veil explaining what these cards are. In fact, even the Wicked God cards had shown up in the actual original Yu-Gi-Oh manga, as in from the first anime series. Oh, I just want to point out, I do have Chaos Max Dragon here for Blue Eyes, but I also add the Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Now, this card has a similar effect as Chaos Max, but it doesn't do double damage to piercing damage, but I have Ritualist summon this card, but I only banish the level 4 dragon cards I have in my deck. But I figure if I could at least banish one Blue Eyes, because I think I got... I do have Dragon's Mirror. No, I had Monster Reborn. Might as well add that in my side there. And call it. Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack. Turns out, if you can banish Electro Summon this card with Blue Eyes, it will do piercing damage, but it can change your opponent's monster attack and defense points to 0, plus change their battle phases too. I have a Cyber Dragon deck, which I know how to use a lot better thanks to DTM roleplays on his Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series, especially in the 3rd season. Elemental Hero deck, just a solo one. I have both the Elemental Hero Avion and Bersertrix Hero fusions, including when they need to use their fusions with Sparkman, so I have both shiny versions. My own version of Dark Devourer deck. And what's the Dark Devourer deck doing? I got this idea from watching a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live action series called Yu-Gi-Oh! Excalibur from the YouTuber known as Ples Kamori. Now, I want to point something out here, though. My Red Eyes Fusion card in this deck will work fine, but somehow when I'm using it in my Red Eyes deck, it won't fucking work. So, yeah, the game needs to update as soon as possible. I made another Dark Magician deck, but the reason for this one was because of this guy. Yeah, he has a similar effect to Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, like he cannot be destroyed by color effects or even monster effects. But here's a slight problem though with this card for me. I cannot tribute this card for anything. So if the only this card leaves the field, you guys can destroy it. So I recommend if you do against me or somebody who has this card in this deck, I recommend if you guys at least have a maybe 5-headed dragon or something stronger. Like, wait, Dylan, does that mean you're willing to not Dylan, are you willing to tell us how to defeat this card? I think I'm just trying to at least be nice, give some people a chance. I don't want to think of me as a jerk, I guess. So I'm just trying to be helpful and maybe point out some tips. Oh, like I said about the Magician of Eyes of Blue, once that Red Eyes Dark Magician fusion card gets in this game, eventually whenever this game updates, I will make the first ever Magician of Eyes of Red deck. But until then, I'm fine with the decks I have now. As you can see here, I have a Dinosaur Deck. This card, I was able to single summon one time. And it's tricky, it's not hard to figure out how to do the normal single summon now. I need to figure out how to do it properly. I want to point something out. If you guys are not familiar with the dinosaur archetypes, I recommend checking out Cylophony's Yu-Gi-Oh series because in his Yu-Gi-Oh series he has used dinosaur cards. In fact, he uses all the dinosaur archetypes that were out at the time. He hasn't used the Dinosaur cards yet. He does have a GX series, but that's a different character actually, not the same one. I'm yeah. Let's see. Here's my Rise of the Evil Zord deck. Camera was out of focus. My bad. Here's my Giraffe Deck. Now, if I will make a Dinosaur deck, I just need to figure out how to use the Dinosaur cards at some point. And here's my last deck for right now. Here is my Destiny Hero deck. And this one has all the 4 Link Monster cards for heroes. Okay, I need to keep tapping the camera to get into focus. Yeah, this is all the Yu-Gi-Oh decks I have so far in this game. At some point I might do a work on my Magician of Eyes of Blue deck and Dark Devourer deck. I might switch out the God cards. In my Dark Devourer deck in the side deck, I have the other 2 Wicked God cards, which I do want to try out eventually at some point. That's all I got to say. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you like this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And please hit the bell button to be notified every time I upload new videos, so that way you guys can stay up to date. And let me know what you guys think. Alright, catch y'all on the flip side. The Amazing Gamer DJMC is out.